Okay, now that my mess is cleaned up, we're going to make Bran Flakes. And what we need is, or what we have here is 4 cups of bran, almost 1 teaspoon. You can use 1 teaspoon of salt, but I cut it down a little bit. And 4 tablespoons of sugar. We're going to mix that in. You find my little mixing tool here. And then, once that mixed in, we want to make a batter. A thin batter. This is definitely not a thin batter. So we're going to add some water. Just a little bit at a time until it gets a consistency where you can lay a thin layer on an oiled baking sheet. A little more. Doesn't look like it's getting any runnier. Then again, it's bran. I think it's kind of hard to make it runny. Oh, that's not too bad. So now we're going to take a baking sheet. And I have the oven preheating to 300 degrees. And I'm just going to put some in here. And then I'm going to spread it around. Had to make sure you could see it. Don't think it's thin enough, guys. It's not spreading very well. So let's try it a little thinner. It says make it into a thin batter. So make sure you make it into a thin batter or you won't be able to spread it in the pan. And then you're just going to tilt your pan and spread it out so it makes a thin coat across the bottom of your pan. And we're going to bake it in a 300-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. There you go. See you in 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so let's get the bran out of the oven. Where is my spatula? Let me dry this off. Okay, the bran is just come out of the oven. So now we're going to get it off, let it cool, and then break it apart. And I'm going to put the second batch on. Okay, this morning we're going to try out our Bran cereal. What I've done here is I took some dehydrated raisins, put some cran apple juice in them, and replumped them, and then sprinkled some sugar on them. So that's going to be my topping. And then we have homemade bran that we made. This stuff is really filling, so it doesn't take a whole lot. Whoops. Don't be messy. It's just not wavy like Raisin Bran, but otherwise it is so good. Sprinkle some raisins on it. I like raisins. And there's a little sugar in the bran, so it is already a little sweet. And a little milk. And let's see how Raisin Bran tastes. Looks pretty. That is so good. Couple of burnt pieces from the edges. Not bad. Might be good trying it in the dehydrator. I'll try that next time. Blessings.